Support us today, Odisha's fastest growing web news channel.
Well, I'm very delighted, I'm very honored, I'm privileged to join this series. It's not usual. I'm not invited by a whole group of state officials and the ministers to listen to me in one room. This is a fantastic experience for me. I hope other states and other governments will follow that so that there's some interactions take happen. And I was trying to explain the idea, what prompted us to create Grameen Bank, microcredit, how microcredit is working. The whole issue is removing poverty forever. Bring poverty to zero. That's our goal. How do we achieve that? And we are trying to build a world with 3 zeros. Zero poverty, zero unemployment, zero net carbon emission. And I'm convinced it can be done. It's a question of taking the appropriate steps, and we have been doing it in Bangladesh. We see very positive results, and that's what we're discussing here. And we're just sharing our experiences here, and young people will play a very important role in it. Government policies will play a very important role in it. It's not the government money which solves problem. It's the policies and the institutions and the willingness behind it. That's what solves the problem. And the citizens can become active. They can contribute, they can become active in achieving these 3 zeros: zero poverty, zero unemployment, and zero net carbon emission. And I was giving examples how it's happening. It's happening in India, it's happening in Bangladesh, it's happening in Japan, in China, and many other countries. So we're trying to pull all those information, all these experience together so that we can inspire each other. So that it's a job, we have to do it together, make it happen. It's not just an academic discussion. It is a concrete action to achieve it. And I'm very happy that we see tremendous amount of response when I come to India, when I come to Orissa. There's a tremendous amount of interest to make it happen. And I'm very happy that the government of Orissa is taking enormous interest in achieving these 3 zeros. Thank you very much. In any business, whether it's a microfinance or social business, you have little problems. But the major problem, which cripples the whole system, didn't happen in Bangladesh. Bangladesh has a spread microfinance everywhere. I would say almost every poor person has access to microfinance, 100% access to microfinance. It's not just a question of I gave so many, he gave somebody else. It's a total massive outreach. And that has achieved in Bangladesh. As a result, tremendous result has come out of that. And that not only poor women has changed their life, the status of women in the family has changed completely. Empowerment of women has definitely is a dramatic outcome in Bangladesh in the last 30 years. And now the young generation in this family is coming up. With the 9 million borrowers within Grameen Bank and maybe another 8 or 9 million from others. So you have millions of young people coming out of those families which is taking care of themselves. We are now looking at the second generation issues. So I would say it's successful and beyond our imagination that will happen like that. When you have a business, when you have a organization, an institution running for 41 years, you find crippling and seeing cracks in that. In Bangladesh, we didn't see any cracks. It's reinventing itself, becoming stronger and stronger. Thank you. Thank you very much.